and then I'll get started on this week's live stream. So yeah, it's not going to be a long one. It should be a short one, this one. I've got other things to get done today. We've got a big announcement for what's coming up tomorrow for the Winterfest, so you better just get tuned in and prepare yourself. I'll just give you all a moment. Hello, welcome to this week's live. It's Saturday, of course, and you know I'm live on Saturdays. Apologies for the delay. I did one last week that for this week and next week's live that it would be a delayed time to start. So if you were wondering, I did already mention it prior to this in last week's live stream. So welcome to this week's live. Hopefully you've all had a brilliant week this week, because I shall have. I would like all of you to have your own input in the live chat as it goes by. I'd like to hear from you, and I've got just the usual sort of layout to each week as normal. And of course, if you're new to this channel, as I say to everyone, feel free to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a single thing. Anyway, I'm just going to wait now till other people are joining, so get ahead with sharing this live to everyone else that you would like to have tuned in. So, first up, at the moment, still editing today's episode of Winterfest, but I've got a big one for tomorrow's episode of Winterfest. That's because I'm putting up my Christmas decorations tomorrow. You heard me. So that's going to be fun and enjoyable. So I've got to get under my bed and get them all out. And to everyone just joining at the moment, welcome back to this week's live. Again, brief apology for the delay. I did warn it last week. So if you didn't tune into last week's live, then obviously you won't realise that. Quick recap of what I've just mentioned, the whole thing of Winterfest. Currently in the works of editing this week's and the rest. So hello to you all that are joining. Again, brief apologies for the delay. I did mention it last week that this week's live would be delayed, and also next week's live as well is delayed too, and you'll all get to see that pop up that next week's will be here. So hello to you all that are joining right now. Welcome to this week's live. Again, for anyone that didn't tune in last week, apologies for the delay. I didn't mention it last week. But yeah. Anyway, I've already mentioned about Winterfest and what's coming up. 1 step, 2 step. Okay. Hello to you all. Greetings. Welcome along to this week's live. It's been so busy this week. Full of joy, hopefully. But yeah. Anyway. I won't be on for very long because I've got my bag to unpack still, because I've only just been at home since like 10 past. And I've been out with Connor today. I've been out and about doing other things. And hello to all of you that have just literally joined. Please explain why you have been There isn't one this week. I know I copyrighted someone else. I put a copyright strike to someone else. If that's what you mean. I did actually strike someone else for copyright months ago. So I don't know if it's referencing that, but that was months ago that someone else... Well, it's not extremely disappointing. They technically stole the entirety of my own personal content that I release on this channel. So it's not really that disappointing. Yeah, you're not. Well, no, that's not even my username. My username is my proper name anyway. Technically, you stole. Well, no, because they basically stole my reaction video that I did months ago. I forgot which one it was, but it's one of the reactions. Anyway. How is what? What? Am I okay today? Yes. Being very busy today. Very busy. Okay. You could change your name. No, I'd rather prefer to stick to my normal name. Thank you very much. I'd rather stick, as you can clearly see. Yes, exactly. I think everyone's doing okay, Reese. I think everyone's doing okay. In fact, stay tuned because Reese and I are doing our thing. It had my face all over the videos. Anyway, you're getting muted anyway, so you can all just be goodbye. See ya. Okay. You guess. Anyway, moving along. So Winterfest, today's is still in the works of editing at the moment. That's whatever episode it is. There's a lot coming up this week. So I've got Winterfest today. Tomorrow's is putting up my Christmas decorations first thing in the morning. And also tomorrow with Race, we're doing the city again. Why were you talking to a fake account? Huh? All accounts are real, you know. People do run them. Are you going to play some Fortnite soon? Absolutely not. I hate Fortnite. Fortnite sucks. If you don't like my opinion, then go away. I don't like Fortnite at all. Never have, never will. It's the worst ever. Tough luck. Never will be covered. On this channel. Sorry. Pokemon sucks as well. I hate Pokemon. Hate Fortnite. Least two favourite. They're like right at the bottom of my ranks. They're like absolute flops. But anyway, to everyone else, hello. If you've just joined in. So yeah. Hate Pokemon and hate Fortnite. Do you have a favourite cheese? Favourite cheese? Not really. No. I don't really have like a favourite cheese. Say any cheese. I'm a total foodie. I'll eat anything. Grub. Cheddar's fine. I'll have any cheese. The only one I don't like is cottage cheese because that just is disgusting. That was the only cheese I won't have is cottage. Blue? I haven't really had blue. Cheddar's always a good one. Okay, I don't know why we're talking about cheese. Random. This is it. Me too. Nice. I need to get my glasses out of my bag. Camera's falling and my bag's up in there. But yeah, I'll have to sort it out later because obviously I'm in the middle of this live. Won't be on for very long. I play it with the... Well, I'm not doing any like gaming videos right now. At the moment, the only thing is that I have some major recording issues going on with my current device at the moment. And like recording things, it's become a problem and it has been for a while. So until I manage to get a better device that can operate with a better screen recorder, then yes, I'll be back on to doing the other videos. Honestly, if you're hungry, come off of the live and go and have something to eat. If you're hungry, go. That's my best advice. If you're hungry, come off the live and go out, have something to eat, then come back. You just had sausages. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Right. Oh yes, lo-fi. Actually, I might just move on to the next announcement before we start moving on to the next bombardment of crazy comments. With Lo-Fi Radio, obviously, I don't know if you checked the community posts, but I did mention that Lo-Fi Radio's 8th volume was delayed due to some major technical difficulties with the team, but we are getting it. Premium of dark chocolate. Any chocolate. I'll have any chocolate. But there's like certain levels, like I'll just have like any chocolate will do. So if that answers it, any chocolate will do. I like hazelnuts. I think they are. Sorting what out? We're sorting what out? I guess we're sorting something out. Maybe the is that to do with the tech stuff and the what we talked about? Anyway, moving along swiftly to the next stuff. Albums in the works. It's coming out for the new year. Gosh, there's so much coming out right now. It's all going to be mainly just Winterfest based stuff at the moment, because that's like the biggest focus. Trying to work on it. Anyway, Please check, because there's so many in and out. Right. So I've mentioned a lot about the Winterfest stuff. Oh, the new phone. Of course. Working on it very steadily. So that will be cool. Oh my god. So I've got to do this week. Not a lot, is there? And to anyone else that's just joined, you've missed out on a lot. Shall I just quickly rewind and just recover everything that's been mentioned? Winterfest updates, and we've done the Lo-Fi Radio update for Volume 8, if you're wondering. Oh, hello to all that are new here. Remember, if you are new here and you like content similar to what I do on this channel, then feel free to click that subscribe button